Once upon a time, in a far, far away place, there lived a train conductor. This is a roller coaster story about diabetes. So firstly, you may have type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes, insulin resistance, or overweight. That's one thing. But are you scared for your future? That your health is falling apart, that you've lost control and you want your life back? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? No matter what you do, you continue to gain weight and your blood sugar won't budge. And you've been told just to manage it, but deep down you know it's not right. So here's the truth. It's not your fault, but you can do something about it. You don't have to be on medication for the rest of your life. You can undo this. In this video, I'm going to tell you a story, one that explains exactly what's going on inside your body. You'll understand why you feel the way you do and how you can finally take control and undo this train wreck. It's a simple but powerful story about a train, a story that will change your life and change the way you see diabetes forever. So if this all sounds familiar, or you're just plain exhausted and looking for answers about your health, this story is for you. And it all starts with the train. So picture this. It's a busy morning at a train station. Things are working perfectly. Passengers are coming to the station, filling the platform. Conductors are controlling things, opening the doors and ushering people into the trains. Trains roll by and everything is smooth and working beautifully as planned. Trains are rolling in, passengers are boarding, and everything is flowing beautifully, like it's supposed to. Your body is this bustling train station. The glucose train is usually running perfectly. You feel good, energy is high, and life is beautiful. But what if I told you your entire system is on a knife edge, at the risk of going off the rails and crashing? Stick with me, because once you see this story, you'll never look at diabetes in the same way again. Never again. So this is how it all works inside. This is how your glucose and your energy management work in your body. And it's important. You eat, carbs are transformed into glucose. Glucose is represented by the passengers here. Passengers arrive at the station. The train station is your bloodstream. Now the glucose is in the bloodstream. Then insulin shows up. Insulin is our conductor. He or she opens the doors and ushers passengers into the train. The train is the cells of your body. Glucose is the energy delivered into the cells. And boom, everybody's happy. The doors work, the conductor is calm, passengers are cleared from the platform, and it's working well. But then things tend to go wrong. Now you're eating more often, snacking, refined carbs, sugars, drinks, convenience foods. Bagels, buns, baguettes, biscuits, brownies, bread, cakes, chocolates, crumpets, croissants, cupcakes, crackers, candy, cornflakes, caramel, crisps, chips, cola, and cereals. And that's just the B's and the C's. At first, it's just a few extra passengers on the platform. No big deal. The conductor handles it. The trains are a little fuller, but it's still running. And then it becomes a pattern. You're snacking more. Meals are bigger. There's sugar in everything. And cold drinks, because you're thirsty, obviously. Now the platform becomes busier. More and more passengers show up. The trains are starting to fill. The insulin conductor is running from door to door, trying to keep things moving. Then the crowd thickens even more, overwhelming the platform. This is when blood glucose levels tend to test high, but you don't feel anything bad going on inside. And that's a problem. It's a silent disease. So the trains are packed. The conductor's working overtime, urgently ushering glucose into the cells. More conductors are actually called upon to the scene, but the crowd keeps coming. more than the system can handle. And now glucose is spilling out onto the tracks. Passengers start to climb onto the train, onto the roof, cling to the outside, and the train still runs though. But it's not a crisis. It's not a crisis yet. And now more glucose shows up. More insulin is pumped into the blood. But the doors don't open as easily as they used to. The cells don't actually need glucose, so that trains are less sensitive. The conductor's trying to open the doors, but they're not responding. They're not working properly. This is now insulin resistance. Passengers are forced to hang off the sides, pile on the roofs, cram in the storage rooms. Anywhere the body can shove it, store it. Glucose is now stored as fat. That's fat gain, weight gain, especially in the liver and the belly. But people don't always notice it yet. But the system inside is screaming. And still, the glucose keeps coming. Insulin is getting tired. The crowd is getting angry, and the station is one surge away from complete collapse. But there's hope. What most people miss is this. It's been happening for years, before blood sugar even tested high. That's a problem. It's a silent traffic jam. The body's been running emergency procedures every single day and nobody knew, let alone anyone telling you. So you need to understand, you're not broken. Please. You're just overloaded. The system is overloaded. And hearing this, knowing this now, is your game changer. It can change your life. The glucose train now has one more trip. Doors are jammed. Conductor is collapsed. Passengers are flooding the platform. The train is overflowing. And there are passengers everywhere. Now glucose starts invading spaces it shouldn't ever be. The brain fog, cognitive decline, memory loss, mood swings, Alzheimer's and dementia come from this. The eyes, blurred vision, retinal damage, even blindness. The kidneys, overworked, water retention, high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, kidney failure, and the nerves, tingling sensations, burning, pain, weakness, numbness, loss of balance, ulcers, and even amputation. This is no longer pre-diabetes. This is now full-blown type 2 diabetes. The station is in full meltdown. But here's the twist. You've been told you can only manage it with medication. But what if I told you you can undo this? Well, you can. You see, you don't fix a broken train station by yelling louder at the conductor or getting more conductors, by giving more insulin. You fix it by resetting the station, slowing the traffic, reducing sugar and refined carbs, eating better, clearing the platform, burning off the excess glucose through good exercise. And you reopen the doors to the cells by restoring insulin sensitivity. And you let the conductors rest. The pancreas needs to recover and reset, reducing insulin in the blood. And this is how you give your body what it needs to do what it was designed to do. The body knows what to do. It just needs the system to reset and recover from this overwhelm. This is your glucose train. You can get off the crash course, and I would love to show you how. So, would you like to take the next step? Take back your health, your confidence, and your life. So, download the free glucose train track in the links below to assess your lifestyle, understand your risks, and see exactly where your current path is going. And then join my Undo My Diabetes program. There is no cost to it, and I built it just for you. Let's reset the tracks and get your energy back on board. Go to undomydiabetes.com. Find the link below. Let's get you rolling smoothly.